story behind that, actually. Whenever I was in, geez, it must have been 6th, 7th, probably actually 7th or 8th grade, because I had already met my friend Kelvin, who's like one of my lifelong friends. And I was over at his house playing Black Ops for the first time. And whenever we were at his house, we were getting the Xbox 360 to set up to go on live and everything. I had never made an Xbox Live account before, and it was time to make my first account. And I had just, maybe a couple weeks earlier, watched my first rated R movie, Tropic Thunder. And yeah, that's a completely other story in and of itself, but yeah, immediately that movie became one of my favorites. I thought it was so funny. And I had remembered that in the end scene, whenever Ben Stiller is kind of like having his crisis after, you know, having to go out there and act, and Robert Downey Jr. is, you know, trying to get him out of the camp, they have the I'm the dude playing the dude disguised as another dude scene. And whenever Robert Downey Jr. says that line, he looks at Ben Stiller and he goes, "And what are you?" And Ben Stiller just says, "I'm a Rooster1llusion." And I was like, what on earth does that mean? So, like any good 7th grader in the year 2007, 2008, I immediately went to Urban Dictionary. And then I found out that, like, Rooster1llusion meant, I did not mean to activate slow-mo. I'm just trying to chop this guy. There we go. But yeah, and so I looked it up, and Rooster1llusion apparently meant, like, yeah, like having some sort of like crazy like identity crisis, basically. And I was like, oh, that just sounds cool. And so that became my gamer tag ever since like 07. I even tried to pitch like some different content creator names to my friends, and was like, hey, what are you feeling? And they just looked at me and they're like, bro, I only know you as Rooster1llusion. You got to keep that going. I was like, all right, bet. And so we're going to ride it out. We're going to see if it sticks as a name. I'm hoping that it works out.